secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wires. Yeah, man, you know you're never coming back. Across the square, across the bridge, past the mills, past the stack. On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
Open up, love. I brought more things for you and the baby. Got some fresh eggs and bread. I'll leave it here. Think of the little one. Babies don't have principles.
Well, did you tell her?
I'll only tell her what I know to be true.
It's the last time I'm going to say this. It wasn't me who shot Freddie Thorne.
Tommy, I'd ask you to swear on the Bible. But you can't swear on that, can you? Nothing you hold sacred.
There's tea.
The new system. Everything in the diary, eh?
Mm-hmm. Black Star. What does that mean?
Black Star Day is the day we take out Billy Kimber and his men. No one knows this.
Not even your family.
Grace. Everyone in my family hates me. What would I tell them?
He's off the bloody rails is what he is. If he'll turn nose on his best mate.
Bloody neighbours, John. Stitch behind the curtain.
Yeah, well, if you think that, you're the only one who does.
Look at this, look. Bloody raking it in. Who's running this carney?
Colonel Marsden intends on wintering in Small Heath with this ring.
Does he?
Only heard. Nobody in Small Heath crept in a pot without the decree of Tommy Almighty.
Mr. Marsden, I believe. The ringmaster.
Proud I am to say so.
Yeah, well, these here are civilised parts. Man wants to set his stall up with fellas lamping each other. He needs himself a licence.
A licence?
For a fee. From those in charge.
I tell you what, how about I keep my money and you shove a licence up your arse crack?
You don't want to speak to me like that.
And who the bloody hell do you think you are?
Dad?
Jesus.
Thank you. You're a good boy.
Bless the Father for these bounties we're about to receive.
Jesus Christ.
Please, woman. Latin name.
Finish your sandwich and sling your hook.
Pollyanna, I'm a guest of the head of this family, so why don't you maybe tend to your mangle or your scuttle?
They're the family, ain't you?
Tommy, he sometimes helps me with business.
Aye, well, speak of the devil. How are you, son?
Get out.
Come on, son. I'm a changed man.
Family needed you 10 years ago. And you walked out on this. Not now. Get out of this house.
Tommy, it's different.
Shut up.
It's all right, son. Arthur Shelby never stays where he's not welcome.
Quite something you become. My son. He's our dad.
He's a selfish bastard.
You calling someone a selfish bastard? It's a bit rich, Tommy. I mean, thanks to you. We're already down a bloody sister.
You want to see him, Arthur? You want to see him?
You go with him. Right. Taking £5 from petty cash, all right?
We don't have £5 in petty cash.
I'll take what we've got.
Count it and leave a receipt. Arthur, there are things in these books I don't understand.
Likewise.
Every week we pay £1 10 shillings by postal order to a Daniel Owen in London.
Danny Whizbang. Hangs around the pubs in Camden Town Wharf for us. Keeps his ears open for business. He's a good man.
I thought Danny Whizbang was dead.
And you thought wrong, didn't you?
But I've seen his grave. He was shot.
Now, that was a show to satisfy the wops. Tommy just shot some sheep's brains at him.
He was buried in his grave.
Now, look, Grace. You know what's good for you? You don't ask questions about things that don't concern you. Never, right? That's for you. Don't tell Tommy I took this. The boy needs a good hiding, you ask me. Yeah, well, I'm pulling close to giving him one. John and Ada too, sounds like. John Man's on bloody principle. But if you saw his missus... You have a girl yourself, son? Perhaps when it says Tommy, eh? Yeah, well... He's been different. You know, since the war. Yeah, well... The war can change a man. Speaking for myself, anyway.
Where did you fight, Dad?
All over, son. All over. Yeah, all over. And the salvation of Jesus Christ spread his light over me. And as a pilgrim, I come to visit the new world, America, where I beheld their future. Casinos, money factories, son. Look, I've been studying the competition. Their schemes, their systems. Look at that. Oh, there. There's a fortune to be made here. I'm an old man and my heart's a battered vessel. But within, there still beats a fluttering pulse of a dream. The Shelby Casino and Hotel. Gents and dames will come flocking from all corners. New York, Chicago, Boston, to the Shelby, where I can stand proudly with my dear children by my side. And a woman there. New York, Chicago, Boston, to the Shelby, where I can stand proudly with my dear children by my side. And a woman there, like fresh peaches. Thou could have a dozen. With all of us be kings.
How much? How much to get started?
The oak needs but an acorn.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's bloody do it.
It would make my heart beat, but I don't want to cause any discord between the brothers. So please, why don't you talk to Tommy first?
Now, I'm sick of taking orders from him. Tommy's not the only one in the family with an head for business. And Shelby money is Shelby money.
I thank God for my wonderful sons. This is cause for a celebration.
Yeah.
Slanja.
Slanja.
On your feet, soldier. On your feet.
What I want to forge you, Dad.
Come on, boy. I'm old enough to be your father. Get up.
All right.
Is that all you got, boy? Get up. That's him! That's Arthur Shelby Jr., my son! I love him and I'm proud of him. And I can find any one of you in here! You did good, son. You did good. I love you, Doc. I love you. That's it.
Mr. Shelby,
Who's asking?
my name's Byrne. I'd word from your man in Camden Town you wanted a parlay.
And parlay it is.
A few months ago, a man named Ryan came to this place with a view to buying some goods from you. Mr. Ryan met with an accident, he was shot.
I heard.
He was a man with a quick mouth, I know that. I wondered if he made any enemies in here.
None that I know of.
Not the kind of place to make enemies.
All are welcome here, Mr. Byrne.
Including Irish.
Oh, especially Irish.
Ryan told you he was a member of the Irish Republican Army. Was he still welcome?
Like I say, any man who buys beer is welcome.
Perhaps you didn't believe him.
In pubs, sometimes people say things. Sometimes it's the whiskey talking. It's hard to tell which is which.
As a teetotal man, I find it amusing. Except when it ends in tragedy.
Would you like some water and cordial, Mr. Byrne?
You see, Mr. Shelby, Ryan, for all his quick mouth, was indeed connected. Very well connected to our brotherhood. By membership in blood. He was my cousin. I'm from South Armagh. I'm a man of influence there. Cordial and water would be grand, Mr. Shelby.
Right. Bring some water and cordial to the snook.
Yes, Mr. Shelby.
My cousin came to buy guns.
And I told him I had none.
Your man Danny Owen talks a lot when he's drunk. He says the Peaky Blinders do have the guns, robbed from the factory down the road. He boasts about a stack of Lewis machine guns and enough belts of ammunition to hold up God's trousers.
Yep, that sounds like our Danny. He has an imagination. Like I say, sometimes it's the mosquitoes that talk.
He says only the brothers know where the guns are kept.
Well, Danny also says he sees German infantrymen in the back of milk carts. And he shoots them with his broomstick.
We have men on the BSA factory. They say Jew has them. And we have men who work in the police station. Every finger, as there shall be, every finger in this city points in one direction. Please don't mistake me for a fool. Let me get to the point. I don't care what kind of half-arsed tanker operation you have going here, but I can assure you, I represent a very different category of organization. My cousin was shot. I am judge, jury, and executioner. I find you guilty and I pass sentence. You deliver the guns to me, or I deliver death and hell's fury to you and your little tribe of heathens. Am I making myself clear?
Let me confess something to you, and only to you. I have the guns, but they have become a burden to me. Perhaps it is time to unload that burden for the right price.
Malachi Barr, Brigade Commander of the South Armagh IRA. You hooked yourself a big fish there.
These guns as bait, who knows what we'll catch.
We? You're suggesting that you and I could work together as a team.
Perhaps we have more in common than you think, Inspector.
Can you deliver him?
With your help, and I want word put out in Ireland that I was not involved.
So I'd be solving a problem for you.
And I'd be winning you that medal.
If I get a medal, I will have your initials engraved on the backside.
Huh? My initials on your backside. It's quite an image. Inspector, since we're getting on so well, can you answer me a question? Who gave you Freddie Thorne?
As everyone in the city knows. It was you, Mr. Shelby.